and plays and theater and whatever I could do at that age, some modeling. And over the years, I've had some success. I really think I've been more lucky than talented. It's my own insecurities, keeps me hungry and working on my craft. But with all the success that I've been lucky enough to attain, whether it's been soap operas or 90210, man, maybe you've heard of that. Celebrity Apprentice, Dancing with the Stars, Sharknado. All that success has led me to where I am today. That's unemployed. One thing that is very sure, as the day is long, is that acting is no guarantee of success. And I was introduced to this new skin business in 2010 when my high school sweetheart called me and asked me if I had heard of Nu Skin. And I had. The products were on the makeup counter in the makeup trailer at 90210. The cleansers and moisturizers were really effective. I started using the NAPCA Moisture Mist way back then because I thought it was awesome. I didn't know there was a business. Probably wouldn't have mattered. I was too busy being Steve Sanders. But when my high school sweetie calls and tells me that Nu Skin has this product called Age Lock that reverses the signs of aging on a genetic level, I wasn't sure if I should be pissed at her for talking to me about getting old or kind of happy because back then at 44, I did see the signs of aging, mostly in the rear view mirror. In my car, every once in a while, I'll blow an audition. I know, hard to believe. But I'll do my best work in the rearview mirror on the way home. I'll be driving and I'll be, oh, damn, why didn't I say it like that? And I'll look in the rearview mirror and I was kind of like saying, did you ever do this in your rearview mirror? Thank God I'm not the only one. I'm seeing my neck and jawline. It wasn't as structured as it was. My skin was not as Cupid doll, as my mom used to call me. Oh, porcelain skin. I was noticing larger pores, more indicative of my dad's big nose and pores. And I wasn't happy about that. So all these things are running through my mind, and I'm like, okay, Sherry, what's this age lock stuff? She's like, well, Nu Skin, blah, blah, blah. And I said, why don't you let me speak to someone who can really help me understand a little bit better about all this, because I am interested. I was involved with a woman that I knew one day I would marry, and I knew as an actor I needed to find a way to even out the ups and downs of the entertainment industry. And being a husband and a father is a no-fail job. I had to find a way. And I knew I didn't want to be an employee. I've always been an employee, and it's never garnered me the success, the financial security that has enabled me to say, no, I'm going to stay at home with my kids, because really that's all I want to do. So I got a chance to speak with Laura Call, who most of you, maybe all of you know at this point, very dynamic woman, wildly successful because she's so dynamic, is such a go-getter, driven, motivated. And she said, Ian, come meet me in Utah. I want you to see the company, I want you to meet the executives, and I want you to gain an understanding of what this network marketing business is all about. And I was a little leery about network marketing. I mean, there's been others that have used this methodology for unscrupulous ends, and I didn't want to be a part of anything that would cast a shadow on reputation and my character. So I asked a business advisor about this. It's really my account, but I'm kind of glitzing it up a little bit. I said, what's up with this network marketing? I know like Amway and there's Stella and Dot, and someone tried to sell me Pampered Chef pots and pans. What is this? What makes one of these businesses better than the next? And they said, oh, it's a very viable business methodology. You don't have to worry if you get involved with a reputable company. Warren Buffett owns Pampered Chef, or did own it at some point. I don't know what his connection to it is now, but I thought if Warren Buffett could be involved with it, I can get involved. I said, but what makes one of these businesses better than the rest? Because I only have so much time. I've got to devote time to my family, I'm going to devote time to work, and what's left, 100% of that is going to go to whatever company is worth my time. What makes one better than the other? And he gave me a green light model to check off before I went out to Utah. He said, ideally, the company should have unique, revolutionary products where there's no Me Too competition. I'm thinking, okay, that makes sense. What else? Well, if the products cause a positive emotional response, if people feel good about using them, it's going to create brand loyalty. Okay, what else? So if the products are consumable, that's even better, because if there's brand loyalty to a consumable product, once it's consumed, people are going to buy it again. And in this business, that creates a compensation, your residual compensation. I know what residuals are. Okay, so you get paid when people buy it again. All right. I said, anything else? He said, yeah, the most important thing, make sure there's a market for the product. So, okay, that became my green light model. And I walked out of his office, and I'm on the flight to Utah. I'm thinking, pampered chef, pots and pans. Unique, revolutionary? I mean, no one gets more excited than me about a 9-inch nonstick cook pan. But it's not consumable. When do you buy pots and pans? When you go to college, when you get married, when you burn your pan.
Yeah.
It's not a consumable product, and it's not an emotional purchase for most people other than me. But what's the market for pots and pans? And by the way, I get a coupon every other day. Stop sending me coupons, Bed Bath & Beyond. I didn't understand how that worked. How does that make money? Well, anyway, fast forward, I'm meeting the top tier of executives at Nu Skin. So impressive. So impressive. These are guys that are wearing like $5,000 suits and like orange sneakers. Class style, not taking themselves too seriously. Blake Rooney's running around with this like boyish grin on his face and going to his office. Yeah. It's like Disneyland on top of the tallest building in Provo. I'm like, oh wow. Looking around his office, all the accolades, all the awards, proof that he's a very community-minded, family-driven individual. And I like that. To me, success unshared is failure. And I saw that he was very much in line with the way I was brought up. So I saw the tour, the facility. Back then it was their little research laboratory. Now it's an innovation center, $100 million innovation center. And all very impressive, but again, talk is cheap, proof is priceless. Let me see it work. I sat in a chair, they did a half-face demonstration on me with the facial spa, a little handheld electrical device that uses galvanic current to prep the skin for you to use products afterwards that penetrate into the lower levels of the dermis, where they literally can affect change on a genetic level to reverse the signs of aging. It's all about genetic expression, and I've got a few more minutes to talk. I can't get into it, but I'd be happy to tell you about it afterwards. Amazing products. So I'm like, okay. I did the half-face demonstration. It's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Lifted my eyebrow. Pores were noticeably smaller. Because my pores were made smaller, kind of tightened my cheek. Defined more of my cheekbone, exposed more of my jawline. I was like, damn. Damn. It was considerable. I've been using a facial spa twice a week for the last 7 years. I'm in my 8th year of business now. And I also use their daily system. It's an age lock system. I use an age lock me. It's my skincare robot. You know, it's at a price point that's a little higher than many of the things in the Nu Skin product catalog, but it's considerably cheaper than anything you're going to go buy from La Mer, La Prairie, or whatever. And I don't think that stuff works as good. I'm seeing visible differences when I stand next to my friends who are my age, going to be 54 in March, and they have more signs of aging on their face. I'm like, well, look, you know what? When you're young, you get the face you're born with, but when you're older, you get the face you deserve, buddy, if you're not taking care of it. It's all on you. So I started following Laura Call. This is a business of duplication. If you want to be successful, this is a writer downer now, people. If you want to be successful, do what the successful people are doing. We're going to show you a proven success formula. Where else can you find this? Nowhere. A success formula. I've waited for the shoe to drop for 7-8 years, but it doesn't. The other one just keeps kicking butt. This company just continues to innovate. Innovation, innovation, innovation. Yeah. Company grows over $2 billion in sales from word of mouth. I can get people excited about products, but I can't get them to reach into their pocket to buy things. So where my excitement and enthusiasm ends, I have to hand the baton off to Nu Skin to deliver with the products, and they do. They take that baton and they rush it to the finish line. Boom, sell. Power Lips is coming out very shortly.
Today.
See what I tell you? The Lumi Spot, today. There's going to be a huge influx in personal volumes because it's not just what you buy, it's what everyone else buys. And this is a business that I own. I'm not an employee. I get 1099 income from this. This isn't W-2. I have tax breaks and advantages for starting my home-based business. And by the way, my office, I write my office off. It's like a fifth of my house. I write a fifth of my home expenses off. A lot of tax advantages to owning your own business. And by the way, this is a business that you can earn 40-year income in just a few years. What's taken me 7, now 8 years to earn, I see people in my downline earning in a year, in 2 years, because of our build-out strategy, because of our ability to market online. It's ridiculous. What you're going to see here today, what you're going to hear from other leaders, are different ways that we have found paths to success. So get out your pens, get out your pencils, and take some great notes, and know that we'll all be available to talk if you have any questions afterwards. But I'm going to pass the mic